And there's not a single conversation this year in free agent quarterbacks that doesn't start with this man right here. Daniel Jones. Okay, Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold, he is. It'd be hilarious if I had him on the list. No, Daniel Jones is not on the list. But Sam Darnold is going to be, if he is available, the very top quarterback on this free agent list. Now, I personally believe, I'm going to say this right off the bat, I personally believe the Vikings will, at the very least, franchise tag him, if not extend him.
And I think that's the case. I mean, he looks like he's fighting ghosts in the backfield, but currently. But yeah, I do think they take a shot again, because when was the last time the Vikings were this good?
And when was the last time the quarterback of the Vikings looked this good? Been a couple of years ago, version of Kirk Cousins, who might be on this list later on down the line.
Dun.
Foreshadowing. But it's and Sam Darnold's still young, guys. He's going to be 28 next year, which is horrible, because I feel bad, because if he was a running back, he's towards the end of his career.
Yeah.
He's
just getting to his prime.
But yeah, I mean, all fairness, that is the prime for a quarterback. You figure prime for a quarterback is that 28 to 32 kind of age range, So again, 28 he'll be next year. This year, 17 games, all starts, 66.2 completion percentage, 4,319 yards, 35 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. And the big thing first off is, will Minnesota even let him hit the open market? Again, I don't think so. I don't see how you let a guy like that hit the open market, especially when your rookie quarterback has now had multiple surgeries trying to fix this issue. I would never let a guy out the building that I know can at least be competent in your offense.
Extend that bridge.
Yep. Now, let's say hypothetically they don't do that. He does hit the open market. There's a couple of key questions I think that go into it with Sam Darnold. One, besides the money.
Yeah.
One, can he replicate this season? Or is this a fluke? Because there's plenty of people that have had a good year and then go back to being poop. Just saying. It happens. He could be the Jeremy Lin of the Minnesota Vikings here. The Kevin Moss, the Shane Spencer.
I see what you did there.
It does happen. So, I got to question that. And the other question with that is, can he succeed outside of Minnesota's system?
That was exactly what I was about to say, because you put Sam, he played for the Jets, looked like poop. Played for the Panthers, didn't look so hot.
Yeah.
So now, after being in the league for 7 years, now he looks like an all-star quarterback, top 10.
Yeah, it's not, like I said, it's not looking good, that's for sure. And I'm not watching the game live that's going on, as we're recording this. You got the Vikings and Rams going, but the Rams are shellacking the Vikings right now.
Yep, 17-3.
That's not going to help his case for getting a big contract, that's for sure. That's 100% for sure. So, but like I said, I don't think he can, to be very frank with you guys. I think he's in an offensive-friendly system, schemed out by an offensive head coach, not one that pretends to be like our head coach, an actual offensive head coach. He has Justin Jefferson. He has Jordan Addison. He has TJ Hockenson. And he has a good offensive line.
And let's not forget about Aaron Jones, who's a pretty solid running back.
Damn straight. That's what I'm saying. I don't think there's a lot of people that would not succeed in that system. I mean, you can make the case, look how bad Kirk Cousins looked this year for the Falcons. Just 2 years ago, he was looking really good with the Vikings, wasn't he? Until the playoffs, of course, but
It's kind of like what's happening right now.
Yeah. So, again, you got to think, is part of the magic what's going on there in Minnesota? And I do. Listen, I'm not against getting a guy like Sam Darnold here in the Giants, but I'm against paying what it would take to get Sam Darnold here in the Giants.
Yeah.
If you told me point blank, okay, we're going to get Sam Darnold here, we're going to pay him $25 million a year on a 3-year contract, done, let's get it done. There's no way in hell that's going to happen.
There you go, 45.
Yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous here. Let's see. We do have a couple comments on Darnold. John says about time to put Daniel Jones in the Vikings game. Darnold's being Darnold again. Deb says, boys, Sam has not handled the pressure of the playoffs. That includes last week, which wasn't officially a playoff game, but might as well have been for all intents and purposes. John says, nope, not at all. Can't wait until much longer. Got to switch them if he's allowed to put him in. Then he says they just sat Darnold again, put Jones in. LOL. Chris Peace off X says Sam Darnold's 2024 is Daniel Jones's 2022. Yeah, I can see that, but at the same point, he put up a whole lot better numbers than Daniel Jones did, but he's also had a whole lot better weapons. So that's the thing.
Yeah,
that's what you're looking at. And then Deb says Sam cannot handle pressure. As John says, I'm telling you, Daniel Jones could do good here. Put him in. And he says, sorry, sacked again, not set. Like I said, not my cup of tea personally, because I don't think he's the long-term answer, and I think he's going to want to pay like a long-term answer. And I don't blame him on that because he's thinking somebody's going to pay him. But again, if I'm the Vikings, I'm gonna franchise tag him. I'm gonna give JJ a shot to get healthy, and I'm gonna kick the can down the road and worry about it then.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah. So,
if you like that clip, then you will love the full episodes too. Find us on your favorite podcast app and look for us on all your favorite social media platforms.
Thanks so much.
Please, I'm begging you. Please subscribe.